So today I want to come up with a couple of things. First of all, I would like to say people in New York City, businesses that sell cigarettes, it's a law that you have you provide you give matches with that sale of cigarettes to your clients that purchasers of cigarettes and tobacco items, smoking items, cigarettes. It's been the law since 1954. It was implemented on June 7, 1954. Under the Phil Lord, no, somebody else was mayor. After, before Phil Laguardia was the mayor of New York City, another Republican mayor, the law is that it's a common sense because Mercy Market did that to me. They charged me 25 cents today for matches, and that's not, you don't charge them. You cannot charge 25 cents for matches. So today you lose your cigarette license, and then that's how we charge you very cheap. I love that market. Mercy Market is one of the nicest markets in Central Park. They have a great assortment. They have Goya. They have Korean items, Japanese items, Polish items, Ukrainian items. If you're homesick, it's good to go to Mercy Market. For our Central Park residents and our Billionaire Road, Central Park South residents. But it's a Korean family, and they're very, 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 very not. They're not good with me or my uncle. So today you don't pay that rent no more. Your lease is up 2 months, and we raise your rent at $50,000 a month. So that's your new rent at 50, and you lose your cigarette license. You don't treat me like that, And you don't treat my uncle like that either. You're supposed to take care of us, and you didn't take care of us. And that's the problem. I had a conversation last night with people in this. A lot of young kids come here, and they come from Republican parents, and they come and become liberals, and they have an average of $2.7 million in the bank. They don't help the homeless. They don't know when someone is in need. And if you can give $20 to $50 to a person or feed a person what they want to eat, you have to leave New York City. And that goes for foreign immigrants too. This is a country of helping each other. That's part of the American spirit. That's part of our American values. That's part of our honor and our dignity. Americans are supposed to unite in unity and unification and help one another. Not criticize. Those little kids come here to New York City, and I'm asking the parents to retrieve them back to the Midwest, to the West Coast, to the South, to Texas, to Illinois. Trust me, there are not good people in New York City. And New York City is the melting pot of the United States of America. New York City is where the foundation of community, the foundation of diversity, the gentrification of diversity. This is the most diverse place in the world. This is where we all come together and become a family. Yes, we capitalize. Yes, we profit. But it's not only a place to be successful and it's a place to be successful. You have to be successful. The key component is to be compassionate, and the main component to that is to be caring. And the main denominator is to be helpful. If you don't have all those traits in you, New York City is not for you. Anyways, back to the common sense about giving matches with cigarettes is that everybody has a lighter. The person who can afford a pack of cigarettes has a lighter. So they always say, here you go back, your matches. I don't need your matches. And those matches, when someone else that doesn't have money for a lighter comes to get a matches, they'll give them as a courtesy. That's why you lose your cigarette license when you choose 25 cents. Because no one that buys, 97.9% of people who purchase a pack of cigarettes reject the offer of the courtesy matches, and you can't profit off the courtesy matches. Look at them. And then again, I have that Mexican Walla guy from the Starbucks on Fifth Avenue. I have my this is my home turf. This is the only Starbucks I ever came to in Central Park South. Now they threw him out of there. Now he shows up in the one in front of my penthouse at this Ritz-Carlton. And now he's sitting there talking to himself. So he needs to go to a psych ward. He has mental problems. He talks by himself. The one that called me pato, maricón, hijo de gran puta, is there sitting down there today with his dirty hokas, with no shoelaces, and his stinky feet and his dirty clothes he's been wearing for since he arrived here from Mexico. I'm telling you, these southern border people are immigrants. They're immigrants, and they're very nasty and hostile toward us. The next thing I wanted to bring up, besides that, the lost bun in the Cautery thing from Louis Vuitton was the most beautiful story. You don't understand. I love the Lost Button from the Quarterly Boy. Anyway, the Plaza Hotel. I was sitting in the plaza and I always thought to myself, it was built in 1923 in America. And this goes to the same owner, 57 West 57th Street. It's the same builder. The Plaza Hotel he arrived on December 24th on Christmas Eve, on 1923. It arrived here in 1923 on December 24th at 3:24 a.m. It was a Christmas gift for New York City. This is my baby. The Plaza Hotel, One Central Park South, is my baby. It's the most beautiful building in the world. I can't explain to you. It's more important than my kids. It's the most, I don't know, it's the most beautiful piece of architecture in the world. You don't understand? It's the most beautiful building in the world. That building was built in 1704. No, 1604. It was completed on September 7th, I think, 1604. It was completed by 924 men. 728 men died in the construction. It took 12 years, 6 weeks, and 1 day to build a plaza. It was in the Swiss Alps it was built. All the way in the Alps of the Swiss mountains. On the ski capital of the world. When you look at it, it's Switzerland, it's Swiss architecture, old century Swiss architecture. It's beautiful, like it's the most amazing thing in the world. That building was used as apartment units. At the most capacity, 628 people lived there at a time. Until 1923. So this building was built by a prince of Spain from Madrid, España. His name was David Feliciano Cortés that built this building. David Feliciano Cortés, my great uncle, my great grandfather, a prince of Spain, not my uncle, built this building. So it goes back to its original owner. It's still ours. We need a refund. Whoever's it was built. It was always ours. You see, we did the right thing. My building, and they don't respect that. Anyway, and the 157 West 57 is the same builder, and that one was in the where they do the campings and the catering centers in Medellin, Colombia. The same, he sent to make that building to Medellin, and it came up at 57. And the Mexicans had it, but they good guys. They live next to Ted Cruz, so they made money. They could keep their money, but it's our building, so it goes back to us 57 West 57th Street, next to a quality Italian, very quality Italian. On top of above it, It was no fault. It was his partner, and they were together for years. And he took over the building and the front. It's okay. They made the money and they did the right thing, and they spread the love and everything. So that's fine. They're not those kind of type of people. But they used to live in the house next to Hank Henderson, and they know him personally. Hank Henderson is a cholo Puerto Rican guy. He goes to a bar over there. He frequents him. He's a very nice man, Next. Where's Glory B? Glory B had a problem with her mom, and her mom does not let her have sex with guys. She does not let her have a boyfriend, and she's hiding in Japan, in Tokyo. And let me see what Glory B is today. She's using her original name. She's using H-O-C, no D, Daisy, no Diana. And then what's the last name she's using? No F, no E, H, no G. Diana Garcia, no. Diana Garcia, no. Diana Gonzalez is the name she's using over there with 7/17/1987. That's what she's doing. That's all we need, right? You can call the Tokyo Police Department. And then where is Elvis Presley? Elvis Presley's real name is Giovanni Feliciano Cortés. Claudio Feliciano's youngest son is my grandfather's youngest brother, and he's still alive, and he is in Belfast, Germany. And Judy Garland had a fascination for him, my mom, and she said she'll do anything for Elvis Presley. And you want to do anything, and he's going to come and tell you that you have to give me my stuff if you do anything to be with Elvis Presley. He's your uncle. He's your youngest uncle. Elvis Presley is in Belfast, Germany. And then the day of his death, the day he announced his death, he flew all the way to Vienna, Austria. From Austria, he flew to Belgium, and from Belgium, he flew to Munich, and from Munich, he flew to Belfast, and from Munich, he flew to Frankfurt, and from Frankfurt, these were 7-day things, and and he ended up in Belfast, in the second tallest building in Belfast, Germany, and he will be back soon. Elvis has not left the room. Ain't nothing but a hand. So that.